everybody, and today I'll be showing you on how I do my intros on my channels. Let's go. Okay, so the first thing that you're going to want to do is download a program called Adobe After Effects CS6. Also, this will work, I think, for Adobe After Effects CC, but to get Adobe After Effects CS6, I am not running the trial. I actually have the full version. How? My friend gave it to me. So let's go. So first, open up your internet browser. I'm just going to open up Safari because everybody has Safari if you're on a Mac. I'm using Mac, as you can see. So once you open up Safari, let's go to a website called Adobe. Let's go to google.com and then search up Adobe. And then click here. Let's wait for this to load. Then you can see these things. You can see Photoshop, CC, Lightroom. It'll come to this page, and yeah. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is click download, and then product trials, and then come down, and then you'll see Adobe After Effects CC. And yeah. So for some reason they're only putting CC for the things, but I think that's the newest thing. But for my things, I use Adobe After Effects CS6. I'm sure CC will be the same thing. So also you have to make a Adobe Adobe account, so you can download it. So it's kind of dumb, but it's still cool. For what you can get, it's worth it. So now download it, and you can exit out. I do this just because it's good to do, and my internet's not the best, so I have to do that. So the next thing you're gonna want to do is open it up. I have a few missing output module templates, but that doesn't really matter. So what we're gonna do is actually a 2D intro. Yes, I know, it's not 3D, but this is just like a beginner to kick off the channel intros. Also, a thing that you'll need if you're gonna do it for gaming, you could use one of the Adobe's fonts, but the thing that you should do is go to Safari or Google Chrome, whichever you use, and go to Google.com. Just go to Google, and in here, just put in, like, go to DaFont, search up DaFont, and then the first thing it should say DaFont.com. Click that, and then you'll come up with here. Just a little just a little thing is don't use text that have intricate circles or lines. So yeah, so you can see it's ready. So what we're gonna do is search up a font that you like. I have a thing called Minecrafter 3. I don't know why it's in Spanish. 1 second. Let me reopen. Okay. So, go to DaFont.com. DaFont.com. I don't know why it's in Spanish. Just ignore it. So search up. Whoops. Let me just search it on Google Chrome because for some reason it's in Spanish on Safari. So go to the font.com. Font.com. Yeah, now it's English. All right. So yeah, I'll see intricate circles and twirls. So I downloaded English. Okay. I downloaded something called Minecrafter 3. So Minecrafter 3. Or you can search up just Minecraft. Whoops. I don't know what's wrong with that typing. Minecraft. Search up Minecraft and you can see I chose this one. You can also choose like this one, Minecraft evenings. This is like the items, the text when you're on a server or something. But I just use this one because it's kind of good. And to download it, you just click download, and as you can see, it's free. And then you unzip the file and install the font, and there you go. So now when you're here in Adobe After Effects, you're gonna want to click File, New Project, and then it'll create a new project. Now you're going to want to click Composition and New Composition. Background color, put it to black or something. I'll just do white because I like white. And change the duration to about 10 seconds. So yeah, so do about 10 seconds right there. Don't do it right here because that's milliseconds and it'll only be like a couple of frames. Resolution I keep at full because my computer can handle it. Width 1920 by 1080. Actually, I would set it to 1280 by 720. Just to keep it safe. And then click OK. Then it'll make a square. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna edit on the square. So as I said, it's going to be a it's gonna be for I don't know why that's zooming in so much. We'll deal with it. So once you're here, you're gonna wanna first click on this little icon here. Click that, and then this will bring up. Then you're gonna click Title Action Save. And then you can see it's like this. So the first thing you're gonna wanna do is get a circle. So you can come up here to where the square is, and then hold down left click, and then change from rectangle tool to ellipse tool. So now you have a circle one. When you have the circle, you'll see these things up here. It's fill and stroke. So the first thing you're gonna want to do is get rid of the fill. So what you'll do is click on the word fill, not the color, the word, and then put it on none. Click OK, and then it will have a stroke. So just click on stroke, and then make it have a solid color. Opacity 100, everything the same. Okay, same. Change the stroke color to black or whatever color you want. I'll just keep it at black just for tutorial purposes. Okay, so now when you're here, you're gonna wanna go to the middle, hold down left click, hold Command and Shift or Control and Shift if you're on PC, and then just make a circle and make sure it's 10 pixels. Make the stroke 10 pixels up here. So yeah, I'm gonna make that a little smaller because it's too big for my liking. So yeah, just to do this, you're just gonna want to click on the mouse tool right there, and then you can change the size. So now we don't really need this. So So it's just like a plain circle. There's nothing really, there's no point to it. So what we're going to do is go to the very beginning, right there. And you're going to want to go up to Effect. Make sure you select this. And then go on Effect, Transition. And then click, I think it's Radial Wipe. So you'll see the Radial Wipe thing come up here. And so you're just going to want to keep it at the beginning. And then where it says Transition Completion. Sorry if I'm talking a little fast. I'm just trying to rush through this. So you'll see Transition Completion, and you're going to want to hit that stopwatch right there. And change the percentage to 100. So then it'll be blank, and then move to about a half second or something, and then bring it down to 0. So now you just have like a circle. Let me run preview. So now you have a circle that just like draws itself, as you can see. So after we have the radial wipe, we're gonna have it fill in after it makes that circle, because after it does that circle, it has nothing else to it. So what you're gonna do is go to when it's done, you go to about a second, and then you're gonna want to click the shape layer 1, click Command D or Control D if you're on PC, and then that should duplicate it. And when you're on shape layer 2, you're gonna want to click radial wipe and then delete it by hitting delete. And then on shape layer 2, you're gonna have it have a fill, so it's gonna have a fill. Fill color, keep it black, and it's not gonna have a stroke, so turn off the stroke. Then once you're at 1 second, you're gonna want to go to Effect. While you're on shape layer 2, you're gonna go Effect, Transition, and Linear Wipe. Keyframe it to 100%, and then go to about a half a second, and then bring it down to 0%. So now you have this. Let me run preview. So now I have this circle that draws itself and then fills in. After it fills in, you can do that because it's kind of taking up space. So it'll do that, and then it fills in, and after it fills in, go to a little bit frames after, and then change it to a rectangle tool. And then you're gonna click right here in the middle, and then Command and Shift, and bring it out, and make sure it has no fill, so no fill. Click OK, and stroke, it's gonna have a stroke. Keep it at 10 pixels, because it doesn't really matter. Just keep it at 10 pixels. Make it however size you want. And then this is optional. No, not the square, but this is optional. What I do. Oh wait, after you make the square, you're gonna click on it and leave the timeline swiper there, or whatever you call it, and then you're gonna want to click Effect, Transition, and then CC Jaws, or you can do whatever else. I just think it looks best with CC Jaws. So yeah, just click CC Jaws, and then click the completion, the stopwatch for completion. Do it to 100. Then go to about a half a second or something, and keyframe it down to 0. So now you'll have this, so it's gonna draw itself, fill in, and then there's gonna box that's gonna appear. And this is totally optional, but what I like to do is go to the very beginning, click on shape layer 3, and click R. So that'll do rotation. What I like to do is keyframe the rotation, and go to where it comes and stops, so about here, and then I like to rotate it about 90 degrees. So then here we go. So let me preview it. So when it fills in, and then it kind of like turns around while it's going. So let's preview that. See, it like does that. I like it. It's pretty cool, I think. So yeah, I recommend it, but you don't have to do it. I'm not like forcing you to do it. So yeah. After you do that, there's really nothing else to do after that. Well, you don't need any more shapes, but as you can see in some of my intros on my channel, let's go to the very end. So after that comes, and then so let's go to about 3 seconds, a little bit after 3 seconds. Actually, let's go about 3 seconds, yeah. And once it's at 3 seconds, as you can see in my intros on my channel, it says loading. It says loading. So after you can see that all this stuff here, you're gonna wanna select all of these and come over here and bring them down to the timeline about right here. And now you're gonna have that square comes in, and then it says loading. This part's kind of tricky. Keep it at rectangle tool and have it no fill, so it's gonna same settings, and don't hold shift and command this time. Just try to make a rectangle like this and make it as best as you can. Bring it in the middle. So there we go. You see it's in the middle. And what I'll do is, it won't let me, so let's bring this thing over to here. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on that. We don't really need that. Click on it, click Effect, Transition, and then, I think it was radial wipe. Yeah, it was radial wipe. Put it to 100, keyframe it, and put it to 100. And then move just a couple of frames. Like, that's good. And then do that. So now we have this. So it's gonna do that. And then it'll have this thing pop in. And what it's gonna do is right when it's there, we're gonna have a text. So what you're gonna do is come down here where there's blank stuff, right click, new text. So this text is going to be right here. Put it to the font that you have, and then down here you're gonna want to type in loading. Actually, that's I have this font called Campaign. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's some French thing, but click on that. I don't think everybody has it, so yeah. 1 second. Let me click here. And then get rid of the empty text layers, because you're not going to be needing them. And then click there, and then type in loading. So, oh, whoops. I forgot to change it to be black. Change the color to black, and type in LOADING. Pretty sure you guys know how to spell loading. Resize it to whatever you want. I say that's good. And then bring the thing over to here. Get rid of the empty text layer. Get rid of that. And so now we have it loading come in. And then we're actually gonna duplicate shape layer 4, so Command D. And now we're gonna get rid of the radial wipe. Add a fill to it. Okay, and then no stroke. So no stroke. And then the shape layer 5 is gonna come in about here. Click on it and then click Effect, Transition, and then Linear Wipe. And then transition completion to 100. 100. Go to about 1 second. And keyframe it down to 0. So now, this thing come in, and it's gonna say loading. And after it says loading, you're gonna wanna go to where it first starts filling in. Okay, so right there, and then you're gonna come here and then click new text. This is gonna be about right here, and then put it like right there, and then click dot. And then to position it, just click P. Oh, whoops. Let go of it, and then click on the dot, click P. And then I want it to go down some, so I'm gonna do that. I still want it to go down some. So I think that's good. Yeah, that'll be good. And put it to here. Now I can click P again. And then so once it does that, you're gonna want to go a couple of frames to about here, to about where it's here. Click new text. Also do click here and then put it as a dot. And what I do is, click on this one, click P, Command C, and then you can P again. Now go on to here and click P. And on here you're gonna click Command V. Then click Enter. Then they're the same thing. And now, click P again. Get rid of the empty layers because you don't need those. And then bring this to where the timeline thing is. And then you're gonna want to go to where it ends, about here. Actually, right there. And then again, new text. And also it's gonna be a dot. So right here, dot. Actually, I kind of want that to be, and we can fix it with the positions. Now P, Command V, Enter. And that's looking good so far. So now you're just gonna want to place the dot to where the thing is. Get rid of the empty layers because nobody likes those. P, it just takes up workspace. And so now you have this. I'm actually gonna render it in half so it renders quicker. So here you have it. So it does that, loading, and then there. So once it's done loading, go to about 4 seconds, and then grab to where it says loading, shape layer 5, go to shape layer 4, and then hold down shift and click there, and then bring them all to where we want it to stop. So when it stops, it goes like this, and then it just stops. So now is when we add in our text. So what we're gonna do is new text, and then this text, however, is going to be the Minecraft text. So I'm gonna type in my whoopsie daisies. There's Minecrafter. Minecrafter. And then click off of that because it's actually highlighted. Then you can change it on accident. And add this text to be over here. And then add it like right right in the middle, and then type in your name. Actually, I want that to be smaller, so what I'm gonna do, oh, I had it at 103, and then OCE and craft, because that's my channel name, obviously. And so let me put it to about here, and let me bring it down to about there. I think I'll do it like that. Okay, so now we got this, and it says Oceancraft, and then you're just gonna want to click P, and then you'll have this. I kind of want to resize it, so what we're gonna do is click on Oceancraft or whatever your name is, click S, and then scale it down to whatever size you want. Change it to the mouse tool, and then put it to wherever you want it to be. So I think that's good in the middle, like that. Yeah, I think that's good. And just click S again. And what you're gonna want to do is put that over to here. Get rid of the empty text because nobody likes that. And then we're gonna actually add a layer, because as you can see, there's like an audio wave that like stuff like that. So what we're gonna do is do layer, new solid, make sure it's a white solid, and make sure it's like 6 Fs or something like that. Okay, and okay. Make sure the white solid is under Oceancraft. Make sure the white solid is where Oceancraft is, so about right there. And with the white solid, what we're going to do is go to where it says effects and presets and type in, actually before you do that, you're going to want to click on Oceancraft and search up a thing called CC Lens, and then add it to your text. So when it comes here, I put it at about like 8, so it's like that, and then move a couple of frames, like I'd say this is good, and then bring it up to about 400. And so what happens is, oh wait, whoops, I forgot to keyframe it. So keyframe the size and put it to 0.8. So that's at 8. Also move a couple of frames. Like I say, that's good. And then put it to 400. So now we got this. So it does the circle, it makes a square, loading, bam. And you can see it like kind of like explodes. And with the white solid, what we're gonna do, click on white solid and search up a thing and search up audio. And then click audio spectrum and bring it to the white solid. So right here. And then position it, so start, oh wait, man, Z. Okay, so I think you're gonna want to do start point and bring it over to the side like this, end point, and bring it over like that. And now is the time when we add our music in. So actually I want to change this color to what my favorite color is, blue. And then click OK, and I'll have this one as a light blue, kind of like a diamond color in Minecraft. Before we actually put our music in, we're going to actually change the frequency bands to not so much, like 1,000 and something, or else it'll look kind of weird. Do it to like, I don't know, like maybe 200 or something. Yeah, I say 200's good. We can also change it when we add our music. So now just click on File and Import File. We're gonna import our music now. Also, this music isn't copyrighted, so yeah. So I have my favorite song, Chords of Life by K391. Chords of Life. And I don't know why it keeps doing that. Okay, now I have the MP3 file right here. Click Open. Now we're gonna bring our K391 our music to the very bottom. And we're actually gonna need to time our music. So first go to the white solid and click on Effects and Controls. For the audio layer, you're gonna wanna put it to what your music is. So yeah. You can also change the size of it, like if you want it to be higher. Like you see, it's kind of like, so we're gonna change the end frequency because the end frequency is kind of high. So we're gonna change it to about I say that's good, to about 1,100. Frequency bands, maximum height, I like to adjust that. Audio duration, that doesn't really matter. Thickness, you don't really need to mess with that. Softness, I bring it down to 0 because I like it better that way. And so we need to time our music. And to hear our music, we actually click the RAM preview thing. Let it RAM preview. You can hear it. It's actually not timed correctly. So what I'm gonna do is bring it over to about here, to where it like explodes or something. And then here we go. Nope, that's not when. And I think that might be good, hopefully. Nope, it's not good yet. Still need to bring it back. Hopefully it's good now. Nope. It's close to it though. I know this song. No, it's not there quite yet. We're almost there though. Nope, still not there. This is gonna take a long time. Time it perfectly, it kind of takes a long time. Okay, I think as you can see, that's where it explodes. So we're actually gonna take it where it's there and put it at the beginning. So now I think it'll be timed good now. Nope. It's actually way too late in the song. I say that's good. Nope. Put it to about there. Just a little bit to the end like this. Sorry if this is a long tutorial, guys. I actually kind of want to change the end frequency. So what I'm going to do is click on white solid For end frequency, I'm gonna change to about I say I like it like that. Yeah, that's good. Thickness, do that. And what I like to do is make it a little bit colorful like that. You don't want to make it too colorful, or else it could give you seizures. So I make it like forgot how to. I'm just gonna do it a little bit colorful like that. Then what I'm gonna do is add a glow to it. So glow. I'm gonna add that to this. Yeah. So now you're not gonna keyframe the glow threshold. You're just gonna bump it up to a little bit, like that. Glow intensity. And yeah. So that's good. So now we got this. Okay, wait for it. And then what we're gonna do is about here, we're gonna do this, like right there. We don't need to see that glow. We're gonna go to where it says, where is it? Oh yeah. Go to where it says rectangle tool and keep it at rectangle tool. And we're gonna make a shape, and it's gonna go like this. Wait, whoops. Make sure you don't select anything, so just do that. Something. You just want to deselect the white solid somehow. Okay, so there, we deselected it, and now we're gonna want to click that. Fill, it's gonna have a fill. So you're gonna do that, make sure it covers the whole screen. And what you're gonna do is you're gonna keyframe that. So you're gonna wanna click this, and then click T, so it brings up the opacity. And you wanna keyframe that to 0. And then go to the end, and then bring it up to 100. So now if we play it, it'll you see it like fades out. So that's good. So now is basically you can click T again. We are going to export it. So to do that, you're gonna go to where it says project, and then you're gonna wanna click composition, and then click on comp 1 composition, and then add to render queue. Render it out. One second. Not yet specified. Comp 1, you can type in whatever you want. I'm just gonna call it Ocean Craft Intro. Click keep it at a QuickTime.move. I mean, you can't even change it, so yeah. Click save. And now output module, click that. Format QuickTime, click output audio. audio output. Format quality, it doesn't really matter. Format QuickTime. Okay. Settings, you don't really need to mess with that. Okay. And then click render. Then it should start rendering. It doesn't take that long until it gets to the thing, like where the audio spectrum. Then it starts slowing down because it's got a lot of render there. I actually might use this. So yeah. So let's wait for it to render. It doesn't take too long to render if you have a computer like mine. It only takes like 10 seconds or something to render. So yeah. Took a little bit of time to render. And now it's rendered, so now we can close that out. Don't save. We still have to do some things though. You don't really need to save it unless you're gonna edit it afterwards, which most likely you won't, but you can save it if you want, and then you can open it as an AEP file, which you can open it and then it'll I hope I'm recording. Okay, yeah, I'm recording. So now wherever you saved it, I just saved it to my documents. Open folder. I think I saved it to my documents. I hope I saved it to my documents. Okay, Oceancraft intro. You're gonna want to open it. So once you open it, it's gonna convert it. So it's converting. You actually, sorry guys, but to do this, you're actually gonna need a program called handbrake. You have to download that. So you can see our intro right here. Okay, so yeah, that's our intro. And then you're gonna want to save this. You don't just call it the same thing. Click save, replace, because we don't want the unconverted version, do we? And now if we right click and then get info, for some reason it adds so many megabytes to it. So now what you're gonna do is go to Google Chrome and search up handbrake, and then just download it from here. And then just click download, and yeah, it's free. And next, what we're gonna want to do is click on. We're actually gonna want to drag this on to where it says where handbrake is. So, 1 second. Let me see where our handbrake is. Handbrake. So open that. And then it'll look like a cocktail with a pineapple next to it. And now what you're going to want to do is go to where you saved it, and it should be there. Click open. And then it'll be loading. And then once you're here, you're just you don't mess around with anything. And yeah. So the next thing you're going to want to do is click, wait 1 second. Let me just see what there is. Audio, subtitles, advanced chapters. It doesn't really. Video, frame rate. You're going to want to put it to like 30 frames per second. And yeah, so now you're going to want to click start. And then wait for that. It doesn't take too long. And then put down that cocktail. Your handbrake cue is done. Okay. Now you got your, it should say MP4 file. And then if we open it up, actually if we right click and then get info, you see it's now 1.1 megabytes. That is very, very good. So now if we open it up, it's now a shorter file. As you can hear. I don't know if you can hear it though. I don't know if you can hear it, but you can hear the music and stuff. But yeah, guys, I'm probably gonna do the same thing with the handbrake thing for the video that I'm making because it's a long tutorial. And thanks for watching, guys. Really hope you subscribe. Please like this video if it helped. You feel free to leave a dislike and to comment down below to tell me if I did something wrong. And yeah, sorry for the bad audio, guys. My microphone, it sucks. But I'm trying to get a blue snowball soon, or a blue Yeti soon, with the money that I have right now. So yeah, see you later, guys. I guess I can do this.